It's now 6 o'clock.
5:54.
It's okay now? It's okay now?
Mali, go. Come.
Hi.
Ali Ahmad.
Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining, chilling with Ali and Mali's live. Hey Queen Tina, thank you for joining. Hey Sabrina Thompson, thank you for joining. Alright, so we're just waiting until 6 to see if others will be joining my live. My first live, that is. Everyone hearing me? Remember to give me a like and a thumbs up. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're hearing me. If you're hearing me, let me know you are. Everyone hearing me? Guys, it's my first live. Hi, Charlene. Are you hearing me? Let me know if you're hearing me. Loud and clear. Thank you. Alright, so I want to know when it is 6 so I can go. Hola, Kimberly. Thank you for joining my live. Yes, thank you, Queen Tina, and thank you for joining my live. Hi, Building Across Jesus. Thank you for joining. Thank you, everyone. Alright, so I was just saying that this is my first live. I really wanted to do a live for some time, but I never really got the push. Now I decided that I'm going to do it. So I'm just waiting until it's 6 to go right into my live. So everyone okay? Everyone ate some dinner already? How are you keeping up in this COVID time? Oh, you're good. You had your dinner already, Charlene? Tummy's full. Oh, Tiamak. Person, thank you for joining my first live. Thank you for joining my first live. Okay, COVID-free Cayman. Cayman is free from COVID? Oh my. That's good because here in Jamaica, we're actually going through a lot. And this COVID thing is getting out of control. Good evening, Tiamak Pearson. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Alright, so I hope everyone is keeping up and you're staying safe, right? Following the guidelines in which your government states. You're doing accordingly to be free from COVID. Alright, so it's now 6 p.m. so I'm going to get into my live. Alright, as I stated earlier, this is my first live. And I really wanted to do my live at 500 subs. However, it's taking so long, so I decided that, hey, let me go ahead and do it. You know, sometimes you want a little push to do something, so I received that push and I decided that I'm going to do it today. Alright, so I gave my live stream a name. It's Chit Chat Wednesdays. So I will be doing a live stream this and every Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and it will last for 1 hour. All right, so I am going to do different topics. You can join, you can share with me, you can interact, and we can have a discussion. All right, we want it to be fun and we want it to be exciting. Also, if you are not friends with me or persons that are on my live, you can go ahead and you can make friends. Okay, go ahead and be friends. Go ahead and visit each other, give each other, just have fun. All right, for myself, I will do the same, but I won't do it the same day of my life. I will do it maybe 2 days after, because I have past incidents in which I visited lives and somehow all my gifts were taken, and the gifts that I had before, they were taken also. So sometimes we have to, use our initiative and do accordingly. All right, so let's get into my topic. So my topic is taking care of our health. All right, so our health is super important. It's important that we take care of our lives, our health, on a daily basis. In doing that, we will have a productive day and we will have good vibes to do our daily activities. All right, so what is health? This is the state of being free from illness and injuries. All right, this is both mentally and physically. So you take care of your mental health and also your physical. All right, so some persons may be feeling that, hey, it's all about me putting on makeup, me doing my hair, me having on the false nails, me having on some nice dress, some heels, etc. That's taking care of our physical bodies. But no, it's all about keeping yourself secure, keeping yourself free from, sometimes you may fall, sometimes some stuff like that, and keeping your minds free, keeping your minds relaxed, keeping yourself in a good mode that will allow you to accomplish your goals. All right, so we know in this COVID time, it is very hard. It is very hard to take care of ourselves, right? It is hard to take care of ourselves, and we know that COVID, it actually affects the immune system. It hits the immune system, and it just wants us to be sad and to be sick and to take over, so we can just give in to everything and just give way. All right, so I have someone here. Oh, Fergie Moore, thank you for joining. And we have creator Yogurt, thank you for joining. Hi, Long Run with Joel, thank you for joining. Thank you. Remember to give me a like and a thumbs up. Remember, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining my live. As I stated before, it will be 1 hour, and it's an interactive session wherein you can state your point, you can say something to me, give your ideas, and we will communicate and just have a wonderful evening. All right, so COVID creates changes for everyone. All right, everyone. COVID affects our jobs. It affects everything for some persons. Some persons lose family members. Some persons, oh my God, everything is just upside down. For myself, I was working at my workplace for 8 years and I got redundant, right? I got redundant, so I do have the first-hand feeling of what COVID did. So I lost my job. I'm thankful to Jesus I had a backup plan, right? In this life, we have to know to have a backup plan, right? In everything we do, we have to have a backup plan. So I lost my job, right? I lost my job, and the thing maybe not going as we wanted to, but we have to learn how to adapt and to fit in certain things into certain situations, right? So the hours were cut. As I said before, persons got redundant, persons got fired. Some persons, their hours were cut. Some persons are not getting a full hour again. They're getting some persons are working 2 days. Some persons are doing that. Thank you for joining. Vanessa Blake, thank you for joining. Remember to give me a thumbs up and give me a like, and you can also leave a comment after or in the middle of this video. All right, so thinking ahead is good. Yes, thinking ahead is good. You have to make preparation for what is ahead. because you do not know what's going to hit, right? So as I said before, COVID made a lot of changes, and we know that COVID affects our immune system, right? And if your immune system is weak, then you won't have any protection, right? You don't have any protection, so you won't be able to protect yourself, fight against the virus, fight against flu, fight against bacteria that's affecting, because we know sickness comes, right? So we have to ensure that we are prepared, and that's where the health comes in. Our health comes in because everything around us is changing daily, and we have to adapt and fit in order to survive. It's a changing world. It is a changing world. So we have to know how to adapt and fit in our daily lives into that. Okay? Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and list some ways in which we can protect or keep up with our health. Alright, so the first one is always remember to put God first. I grew up in a God-fearing home. My father is a pastor. We go to church every Sundays, and that's what kept us, and it has been keeping us daily, or keeping me daily. So always remember to put God before, in the middle, and at the end of our situation. Leah Lifestyle, God first. Thank you for joining. We have to ensure that God is before, because guess what? We don't want to be ungrateful. We don't want to leave out God, because if God decides that he's going to leave us out, oh my God, that's going to be some problem, right? And we don't want God to leave us out, because guess what? He should always be at the beginning, the center, and the end of our life, right? So that's the first thing in which we want to ensure that we do. Thank you everyone for joining again. Thank you. It's really appreciated. So true. Thank you, Charlene. God first. All right. So reason why we should care for our health. Because it allows us to accomplish our daily goals. Our number one aim is to go through and to get our tasks done in a timely manner, right? When you look into it that way, it is true. We don't want to we don't want to have the feeling like we're a broken truck, like we are some truck that lose a tire, that lose some part, that cannot go on. We want to ensure that we keep up with our mental health so we can accomplish our daily goals, right? Every day we have something we want to do. Every day we have something we want to do. Today you have your house cleaning, you have your work, you have the kids to take care of, and if your health is not on top of the game, then you won't be able to do that, right? You're gonna push your task back. You're gonna push today's task into tomorrow, and that's going to cause a little bankruptcy, right? Today you should accomplish this, but because you're not doing, and you're not reaching and taking care of your goals, you're gonna push today's goal into tomorrow into the next day, and you're just gonna have just a little mix up thing. All right, Korean Powell, thank you for joining. Remember, we're open, so after I complete a particular topic, you can just get involved and tell me something that you believe or something that you have been going through, and we will talk together. All right, so thank everyone for coming. All right, so it's good for us to take care of our health so we can achieve our goals. We all want to achieve our goals. We all want to meet and to just get things done, right? Because that's human life. That's something we all want to do. We want to just accomplish and get things done. But if your mental health or your health is not on top of the game, then you won't do that. And we don't want to get everything bankrupt. We don't want to allow today's tasks to go into tomorrow and tomorrow to go into the next day. Then we won't get anything completed. We'll be stagnant. We're going to be still, right? And we don't want that to happen. So everyone agree with that? Tell me if you agree with that. You want to tell me something else? Is that true? All right. So that's it. Achieving our goals. So I have my pointers here. So I already wrote down some stuff in which I will be speaking on. All right. So the next one is the ability to concentrate better, right? To concentrate better. If we are not concentrating, then it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense if we want to do something and our mind is on something else. We cannot do this, we cannot do that. We're gonna leave everything incomplete. When you concentrate, you get things done efficiently and effectively. Everything is done accordingly, right? Thank you, building across that. You say agreed. Thank you. You don't want to have everything incomplete. So today you should, for example, clean the refrigerator, but because you are not concentrating, you never remember to clean the refrigerator. So guess what? You are not doing what you should. Alright, so that allows us to be organized and to get our tasks done effectively. Alright, so we all know that we are YouTubers. Some of us here are YouTubers and we do YouTubing, and it is hard for us to work, to take care of the family, to do this, to do that, and to fit in YouTube, right? It is very hard because first of all, you have to make time to do your videos. Sometimes it's hard because sometimes the kids are at home and they're making a lot of noise, and it's hard for you to do this, it's hard for you to do that. The kids are at home and you cannot do what you should. Then you have your work, you have to go to your work, you have other things to do, and you have to fit in YouTube. It takes concentration, right? So you have to concentrate in order to get things done. And we all want to concentrate because we want to give the best at all times to our watchers, right? To our viewers. Because if we are not concentrating, then we are not going to grab the right crowd. And it is hard. It is hard to do so many things, but we have to learn to concentrate in order to give the best and to entertain and make whatever we do fun and enjoyable. All right, so you agree with that? Yes, time management as well. Yes, Charlene, time management makes sense, right? So you ensure that you monitor your times, you put everything in order for you to do what you have to. So Coriana Powell says also having things organized will help to get the work done. Yes, you have to organize. You can have your little diary, have your diary, and you write down day 1, Monday, take care of the kids, wash the dishes, take care of Ozzy, do this, Tuesday, do this. So you're organized and you concentrate better when you have a plan. So you have a plan and you concentrate better. So always ensure that you do that, and that will help you to accomplish what you want or what should be done. Sharing it becomes a habit over a period of time. Yes, if you do it continually, it becomes an habit. But if you don't, then you're going to be all over the place. And every one of us have to agree that we all get a bit confusing, and sometimes we are not concentrating, right? Sometimes, especially when you have a lot of things to do and it's not going accordingly, then you lose concentration. But if you continue to do it, then it becomes the norm. It becomes the norm, and you will adapt to it, and it will become a part of your daily life. I remember when I started working at Grand Palladium, and I used to get up like 9 o'clock before I started working, and I got a shift in which I have to get up from 5. And guess what? My body becomes used to the 5 o'clock, even though I have to get up at 5. So if we put it into our daily lives, then it will become a part of us. Thank you for that sharing. And so true, building across, keep focus. Yes, building across says keep focus. We have to keep focus. Today I said, thanks doc. Yes. Sometimes, it's what you go through in the past that helps you to decide or to determine what you're going to do in the future. Sometimes you have some feelings and you know exactly what's wrong, but you want to go to the doctor. And the same thing in which is wrong, that's what you go to the doctor and the doctor say the same thing. So sometimes you have to use your own judgment in order to know what's wrong. Same here. Thank you, Charlene. Yes, Leah, I'm the doctor. All right, so the next one is our emotions are higher when we don't feel good. So if we don't have a good health then our emotions, oh my God, will be destroyed, will be all over the place, will just be broken, everything will go bad, and we don't want that to happen. He said having a bad health will intensify depression, stress, and anxiety. You know what anxiety, stress, and depression leads to? For myself, I must say, my mom died good amount of years ago, but when she died, I was young. I was like 18, and when she died, I went through a state of depression. I lose my hair. I never had any hair all the way here. When I went out, people asked me what's wrong, because everything went. I could not comb it. My sisters can attest to that. I couldn't comb it. I lost a lot of weight. I went down to 90 pounds. I was not eating. I was just sad. I was just broken. So depression takes away joy. It takes away happiness. It takes away everything, and we don't want that to happen. Oh, that's okay, Leah. It's something that I would say it sometimes it wants to kick in, because you know depression is something that sometimes if you're not focused, then it will want to kick in. But you have to decide that, hey, you're not coming here. Stay aside. You're no longer welcome here. And that's when God comes in. When God is here, then depression cannot come in, because God doesn't like anything that is bad. Right? So that's what depression takes away everything, man. It takes away the joy. It takes away everything. And I remember when I went to my doctor, because my family, they said I should go and do some tests. I did a lot of tests. I did test upon tests, and everything came back negative. Everything came back negative. I remember this particular nurse, she looked on me and she said, Priscilla, you know you're not sick, you are depressed. You are depressed. That's what she said to me. And my doctor called me and he said, Charlene said mental health and emotions, stability are a major part of our well-being. That's so true. Charlene said, true, we have to take care of our mental health, especially in this time. Yes, all about life with Colleen. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Good evening. She said good evening to all. Thank you for joining All About Life with Colleen. Now remember, we're all here, so if you don't know each other, you can get your pen and your papers and you can write down each other, channel names, and you can make friends. You can make friends, right? So that's a part of our health. So you don't want to live your life in depression, stress, and anxiety. Then you're going to be so sad and nothing will accomplish. You're just going to be a deadlock. You're just going to be like a piece of board. And we don't want that to happen. We want to just live our lives and to just enjoy our lives and to just go through. So, take away that from yourself. Ensure that you are just feeling yourself and you're feeling great. Right? You take away depression, take away certain feelings, and you just remove that from your mind. Okay. And so find a purpose. You have to find some ways in which you can take away depression, stress, and anxiety. Sometimes when it comes, you can exercise. Exercise is very good, right? You find some yoga. It helps. I remember when I was depressed, one of my sister texted and she said, Prissy, try and do some yoga. Yoga calms the mind and it relaxes the body. It's hard, but it helps. So in that case, you'll find some ways in which to take away those feelings. Exercise. The doctor says, watch some cartoons. Some of us think we're too old to watch cartoons. The doctor looked on me and he says, Priscilla, watch some cartoons. It helps you to smile. When you don't feel like you want to smile, watch some cartoons and it will help to smile. He also said to me, drink some coconut water. It will take away everything from the heart. That's what he told me. Building across says, have to let go and let God. Yes, we have to let go and let God. Colleen, All About Life with Colleen says, we have to take care of our mental health for sure and not dwell on things affecting us. That is so true. Do not dwell on things affecting us. Things affecting us will bring us down. It will just allow us to be at one place and we won't get anywhere. And we don't want that because it's a changing world and we want to move with it. We want to move. We want to accomplish. We want to get something, right? Because that's why we have our daily lives and our daily activities in which we do, because we want to accomplish something. And it says we all want to look good, right? I'm just connecting with our YouTubing. We all want to look good for our videos, and we all want to look good on the road. We all want to look good in our workplace. And for those who are single like myself, we all want to look good so we can find a nice little husband or a nice big husband, right? We have to talk the truth, we have to talk the truth. So depression allow you not to look good. I remember my eyes were in hole. Oh jeez, when you looked on me, you saw like a living zombie. My eyes were inside. My face looked like I had just bones. And we all want to look good. We all want to look good. Fix up ourselves so we can look good on our videos. So we can grab persons to our channel. All about life. Yes, Prissy. Talk the things. Of course, Colleen, it's not a lie. We all want to look good and we want to find the right person, because that's a part of it. And if you are depressed, you're not going to find anybody. Nobody wants to date a zombie. And when you're depressed, sorry to say, persons, maybe it's hard to know that persons are going through it. I have been through it, so I can talk about it. We don't want to be a zombie in which persons look and ask, Lord, that the person look like he look like he's sick bad. No, we want to just, look good. Persons who are married, you look good for your husband, and persons who have their job, you look good when you're going out, and persons when you're doing your YouTube videos, you grab the right crowd. It's hard, YouTubing is very hard because sometimes persons watch and persons are not subscribing, right? But we still have to make it, and we have to put on our nice face and look good so we can attract the right persons. Colleen says, may all the single persons be blessed this year with someone great. Amen, amen. That's an amen, Colleen. That's true. That is so true. It's time. It's our season, right? It's our season to walk into that part of our lives. All right, so the next part is believe if or not. We have to have a me time. A lot of us don't know how to have a me time. Guess what? And some of the time it is very hard, It is very hard to have a me time, because guess what? You spend time for the family. You spend time. I don't have any kids, but I have my nieces, and they require a lot of attention, right? So you spend time with your family. You have your job. Sometimes you do other stuff for persons. So we forget to have a me time. We have to spend time for ourselves. Yes, doctor. Thank you, Leah. Yes, we have to have our me time, right? Have our me time, spend time for ourselves. We know we are going to do that for our family, but one time out of the week, that's something in which I am trying to do. I have not been doing it. I have worked for years at my workplace, and I ignore myself, and that's when my health started to go down. I never had any low blood pressure, and I realized that I got low blood pressure, and that has been affecting me, because guess what? I ignore myself, right? We cannot ignore ourselves. Do not let us put that into the front part of our head, in our brain, everywhere. We have to, yes, Quintina, LOL, talk the truth. I don't lie, we have to talk the truth. Talk the truth, it's a fact. We have to push aside one day out of the week for ourselves. We have to have our me time. Me time is very important. It is very important, right? Some persons maybe think, me time, I do that all the while. We think it's easy, but no, it is not easy. It is very hard, because we find it so good to take care of others and little time for ourselves. Charlene said, LOL, no little husband. Oh, no little husband. That's true. No little husband. I remember I had a friend, and she said she asked God for a little husband. Yes, you are dropping gems, of course. That's what we do here, and that's what we're creating. We're creating an environment where everyone can come and just enjoy our one another's company, and to just make friends. Dino Williams, Real Talk, employer, see everyone as a number one, easy, yes, replacement, of course, easy replacement, you give your all in a job, and then as something wrong, 1, 2, somebody else apply for the position and get it, because guess what, we are replaceable, so we have to ensure that we take time for ourselves. Of course, all about self-care is a must, do something, yes, special, yeah, of course, we have to do something special for ourselves. Read a book, of course, do something special, right? Because that is so important to have our me time. And find something to do. Guess what? You have a lot of things in which you can do. If you don't have the cash, you can find other things. Some persons can have the cash and they will go and get a massage. Of course, a massage, it's good. When you have your job and your work, you can go spend $5,000 and you can get a massage. Get a massage. If you cannot afford it, get your husband and let your husband do it. If you don't have a husband, let your family do it. Or if you don't have a family, try your best and massage yourself, right? Oh my God. Yes. Claim it hard, Sabrina. Yes, we have to claim it. We have to claim it. Sure, if we forget ourselves, we will lose ourselves, and that's not what we want to do. We do not want to lose ourselves. In losing ourselves, then everything is like still, and we don't want that. Alright, so spend time for yourself, get a massage, right? And if you cannot get the massage, then guess what? You have other choices. And this is what I am trying to do for myself. That's why I created a next channel. It's called Life with Prissy, because that's something I want to do. I want to just take care of myself, because years back I found out that I have ovarian cysts, and that has been something that has been troubling me. It gives me a lot of pain, it troubles me, so I want to do something for myself to get back myself, because a lot of the times we forget ourselves. Even if a tub of ice cream, of course, even if it's a tub of ice cream, you bite and you sip, but you can also turn on your TV. Go on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, buy a DVD, turn off the light, get a glass of champagne. If you don't have champagne, you buy orange juice, right? And you sit down and you cock up and you drink from your glass, you cock up your foot, turn on your light, and you watch a show, watch a movie. That's a me time, right? Some of us also buy something, buy a nice blouse. It's been a while since some of us purchased something for ourselves. Buy yourself a rose. When you see and you're walking with a rose, you sniff, that's also me time. So do something fun. Charlene said buy a tub of ice cream. Buy the ice cream. That's your me time, but you have to spend time for yourself. Yourself is important, because if you do not spend time for yourself, you won't have the energy to do it for others. So that's a part of taking care of our health. Spending time for ourselves. We don't want to get caught up and to do everything for others, and we are not doing the same for ourselves. So that's one of them. Ensure that you take care of yourself. All right, and remember that Jesus also plays a big role, right? He plays a big role, and let us never leave him out of our daily lives. Let us never leave him out, because guess what? That will be the worst thing we do. Allow him to be there for us, and he will guide us. He will teach us, and he will show us what to do. He will show us how to take care of our health. Sometimes we are sick and our bodies are showing us stuff, and we are ignoring. Like most of the time, that's what I did a couple of years back. I ignored the pain until I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me that I have ovarian cysts. Alright? So you have to pay in mind. You have to do your me time. Charlene says always shopping for the kids and forget ourselves. Of course. Colleen says laughing emoji. Charlene says even yes, the tub of ice cream. Of course, you do stuff for others and you tend to forget yourself. So always ensure you have time for yourself. Alright, so the next one, Rihanna Ferguson's LOL. Yes, we have to do that. And remember, people, to give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and you can also visit me, and I will do the same couple of days after. Won't do it on the live now, because I have past incident where everything was removed. Alright, so you can visit me also, and I will do the same. Okay, let me just get Rihanna's name. All right, so I'm taking down your name just the same. All right. So the next one is, sometimes we are going through a lot. We are going through a lot. And guess what? We just need someone to talk to, you know. But we feel like what we are going through, we cannot invite others in, and we cannot allow other persons to know what we are going through. But sometimes it's for us to let someone in. Allow someone to come and to listen, because sometimes you are going through a lot and it only takes someone to come and say to you, are you okay? And you start to spill everything. You spill, and in spilling you feel, you know, light. You feel like some baggages were removed. You feel like all the heavy burdens were cast away. Okay, so it's good for us to open up sometimes. Sometimes we have like past situation where we allow persons to come into our lives, and you know, we tell them something and they go and they tell someone else. So because of that, we're afraid to tell persons. But we need to open up to someone. You have a family member you can talk to. You have a good friend, right? You have professional help, someone who you have to pay to talk to, but you have to open up. Find someone trustworthy and someone who is confidential. You do that with someone trustworthy because you don't want to tell any and anyone what you're going through, right? So tell someone who is trustworthy and someone who is confidential about what you're going through. And doing that, you will feel light. You will feel like everything has been removed. Every you know, burden has been removed. So open up and let someone help you. Let someone help to remove what you're going through, and that helps with your health. Because if you have something in your mind and you don't want to release it, then it's gonna play on your mind mentally. And that's when the mental issues come in, and the depression comes in, and everything comes in. Coriana Powell also telling the person will let you know if the person is going through the same. Of course, sometimes someone is going through a lot, you know. Sometimes someone is going through a lot. I am taking down the names of those persons in which I don't know also. Yes, so Mixmaster, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Mixmaster. Welcome to my first live. Mixmaster said, hi everyone, how are you doing? And we are just here talking about our health, Mixmaster, right? So, and how important our health plays in our daily lives. So we said telling someone, Miss Powell said that sometimes when we open up and tell somebody, that person may be going through the same thing, and that person maybe need to open up to someone too, and you two can help each other. You don't know how God works. God works in so many ways we don't understand. So if I am going through a bad breakup and I don't want to talk and it's tearing me inside, and somebody come and say, hey Prissy, you know, my husband did this, and you click and say Jesus, and you open up to that person, right? You open up to that person, and that person will help you, and you will help that person in return. I've been through a lot of those in my years at Grand Palladium, wherein persons come and they just open up and start telling me what they're going through. And when I start to comfort that person break down and start to cry. And respect plays too. That person will forever respect you. That person will have this respect for you. You will never know. That person will just defend you at all times, because guess what? You listen. They were sad and they wanted someone to talk to, and you were the person who, you know, take that away. So it's good because it helps you, and sometimes it helps that person. Shireen says, no man is an island, no, and we need each other. Of course, we need each other. We all need each other. That's how some of us grow, because some of us, we can soothe ourselves, we can, you know, help ourselves, but others are not like that. They need someone to motivate, someone to allow them to grow. That's how some persons are. I will do this on my own, the next persons won't do that. So I have to have a shoulder at all times for someone to lean on, you know, push somebody. Let somebody get a little push, so they will continue, so they will move forward, because we want other persons to move forward too. We don't want everyone to be at one place. That is so unfair when you can help someone and you don't choose to do that. All right, so talking about our problems will allow us to feel better, right? And in doing that, then our health will be good. We will have good health. And that's our goal, because everything is centered, everything is around our health. Our health is good. And if God is there, you know God is there. So you know everything is good. So true. Thank you, Leah. That's a fact. All right. So how can we forget eating healthy? Eating. I know for myself that I love my food. And sometimes we don't eat healthy. Sometimes we eat our fast food because it's grab and go, and our daily lifestyle allow us not to eat our daily requirements, our fruits, our vegetables, etc. So what we do, we grab a sandwich, we grab something that is not healthy, and that cause our our life to be and that give us a bad push. That's not what we want. So we have to try our best to live healthy. All right, so buy something. Sometimes, in this COVID time, we used to maybe can buy our tea steak and our that the steak and stuff like that, but because we're not getting the funds, and business used to be booming and used to collect a lot of money. Mix Master said health is very sensitive and important to know your body. People goes through the hardest times in life, especially in COVID. Yes, Mix Master, people are so distressed and depressed. Of course, especially in this stormy time. Mix Master, we are thinking alike. So COVID affects us. We're not getting the money like one time, because guess what? A lot of business slow down. You're at home. You do 2 days per week. You maybe get laid off. You get redundant like myself. Right? So things not going as planned. It's not going as planned. So guess what? Persons used to eat them steak and them ribeye. Them expensive meat there. Now you have to fit in with what we're going through. Fit in with this time so we can work it out. Create a budget. If you're getting $10, you create a budget so you can still fit in your healthy lifestyle. Journey with Faith. Thank you for joining Journey with Faith. Remember to give me a thumbs up and give me a like. I'm just writing down the persons in which I see coming on. Yes, so we have to fit in our new lifestyle into the changing world, right? So instead of buying your steak in which you can't afford, you buy your turkey neck, you buy your chicken, and some persons like the chicken back, right? So you buy what you can afford. You're getting the same nutrient, but it's just that the price has been reduced. So you're breaking down your costs to fit into your lives. So you buy what you can and don't rush and buy what you can't, because in doing that you're destroying your daily life, because you're going to try and fit yourself in a lifestyle in which you cannot do, right? So buy what you can, create a budget, right? Create a budget and work with that budget, and everything will be okay, because we still have to eat and we have to try and fit in everything, our daily nutrients in that particular eating habits. Okay, so you ensure that you fit in everything. To ensure for breakfast that you have at least a banana. Banana is not expensive, so you have at least a banana. Big Master said right now I can only eat pork man steak. Yes, Miss Master, at least you're still eating steak. At least you're still. Journey says, which Faith says, Amen. I did a video saying things like these too. So true, I will have to visit and watch that video. Eat your turkey neck, of course. You have your curry turkey neck, in which my sister prepared it. It tastes like mutton. I'm not gonna lie, when my sister prepared the turkey neck curry, oh my God, with my white rice, it's so delicious. So you eat your turkey neck curry, you can eat it brown stew. So you're working your situation in your lifestyle. You don't want to overspend. Because guess what? Some persons have light bills, some persons have water bills, some persons have rent, some persons have kids. So you have to work around those situations, right? So you eat, as I was saying, you eat your one banana. You can make a little simple smoothie too, because guess what? You have to eat. Eat your breakfast. If you don't eat lunch, you can snack on something, but ensure you also eat your dinner. You have to ensure you eat, because if you're not eating, then your mental health will be destroying. Coriana Paul says, at least you still living, eating less expensive food. Of course. Miss, what is steak? Oh, it's a meat. A very expensive meat. Right? It's a very, when you put it on your grill and you mix it and you use the black pepper and your seasoning and you grill it, then sometimes you eat it with your potato, your rice, etc. So it's an expensive meat in which you will eat. You get that at hotels, or when you go to some fancy restaurant, they will prepare the steak. Cheaper is better, of course. Yeah, of course. Love my turkey neck. Yeah, you have to work around it. So we all know that our breakfast is important. Breakfast is super important because it says it breaks the fast. Breakfast gives you that energy which allows you to push and to do your daily activities. And if you don't consume something before you start working, then tell you the truth, you're gonna forget that you never had anything, and you're gonna start getting gas. And to tell you the truth, gas pain is very hot. Gas pain is the worst. If you don't consume something, then it is the worst. Right? So you want to ensure that you consume something in the morning. Is either the smoothie, the banana, the fruit, or you eat something, drink something hot or something, but ensure you put something in. Because if you do not do that, then you're going to destroy your body. And you only have one body and you want to take care of it. So ensure that you take care of your body. What you put in is what you're going to get out. If you put in nothing, then you're not going to get anything. If you put in something healthy, then you will get something out. Remember, living healthy doesn't mean you're going to spend a ton of cash. No. Living healthy, you can choose something that is cheap yet affordable. Right? You work around what you can afford. Jamaican Mixmaster says, meat, my dear, it comes off the cow part. Yes, steak comes off the cow. Yes, it does. Coriana said, of course, turkey neck nice. Of course, it's nice. Turkey neck is nice. Alright, as I said before, breakfast is the most healthiest of all because it breaks the fast. So ensure that you consume something before you start your daily activities, before you go to work, before you do this and before you do that. And ensure you have a balanced diet, right? And you all know what a balanced diet is. Okay? A balanced diet is the different types of nutrients in which you consume. And we all know about our vegetables, our fruits, our nuts, our legumes, our protein, etc. We all know those and we all want to put those in our life. For lunch, you can walk with a peanut. You know, that gives you some energy also. Always ensure you have something, especially when you're in a busy environment. Also always ensure that you find a little time and you eat something, put something in, because you don't want to destroy your body. Long Run with Joel says, absolutely, you can eat healthy on a budget, and that's what Long Run with Joel do. So you can also go on Long Run with Joel and you can see her videos. She shows you what to do and how to purchase stuff, in not an expensive way, but how to work around a budget. That's good. She always do that. So that's something in which you can do. Pick apple and mango off the tree daily. Source of vitamin C. Of course. And vitamin C is very important because it keeps you functioning, right? It keeps you going. And if you do not consume your vitamin C, then you will lose your energy. So ensure that you're keeping up with your health and that everything is intact and everything is going on smooth. Right? Having a balanced diet gives your body the nutrients it needs to perform your daily activities. Okay? So ensure that you're doing that, you're having a balanced diet. As I said before, it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be something cheap. You just have to feel around and to go to the supermarkets and to see what you can afford from what you cannot afford. Do not spend what you can't, but just work around your budget and everything will be okay. Jamaica Mix Master detox the body to get out all the waste. Some people just eat right around the clock. Eat like pig and and like duck and don't do no detox all of a sudden. Of course. And that's something I'm trying to do. Jamaica Mix Master, that's what he does. He does mixing, stuff like that. He show you how to do your detox, stuff like that. So you can visit him. Also visit, make friends, and just, let us be a family. So let us just do our detox after we eat. This takes away whatever should not be in the body, and that will allow you to feel rejuvenated and to feel fresh and to feel new. So ensure that you do that. Thank you, Mix Master, and thank you, Life with Joel. All right, so this, let me see my time. I am working around 1 hour, so we have almost 6 minutes to go. Are you all enjoying my live stream? Tell me. Oh, did I do at my first live stream? You enjoyed it? Alright, so I must say again, I thank everyone for coming to my live stream. I really appreciate it. And I will be doing this live stream every Wednesday because that's the only time I get to be at home. That's the day in which I get for my day off from my work. So I'll be doing this live stream every Wednesday at 6 Jamaican time. Leah say, thanks Doc. Of course, it's always a pleasure. Very much. You did a great job. That's okay. So we still have some more minutes to go. Alright, so people, ensure that you are taking care of your health. And if you have some topics in which you want to talk about when you come on the live, you can bring the topic up and we all can have our discussion. Right? That's what we're all about. We're all about knowing each other, growing, and to just socialize and have fun. That is our main goal. Alright, so people, ensure that you are taking care of your health. We only have one life to live. One life to live. And that is this. And if we're not taking care of this, no one will. Because guess what? Everyone wants to take care of their own. Everybody's taking care of their own body, And if I am taking care of John's body, John is not going to take care of my body. John will be taking care of his body and I will be taking care of John's body. So John will be getting 2 help and my body will not be getting any help. So do not focus on someone. It's good for us to help someone, It is good. But also ensure that we are taking care of ourselves. You did great. Thank you, Vanessa Blake. Rena said, good. I love it. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Alright, so we have 4 minutes to go. Thank you, everyone. I really enjoyed it. For my first, I thought I would have been nervous because it's my first. But I thank everyone for a welcoming environment. I enjoy the support and thanks to everyone. Shireen says our health is our responsibility, of course. Our health is our responsibility. Miss, are you a doctor too? No, I am not a doctor, but I specialize in food and nutrition. So I know a lot about food and nutrition. Because I did food and nutrition in high school and that's what I specialize in college. So that's my field. So that's what I know what to talk about. I know how to talk about my food, you taking care of yourself, stuff like that. Oh my. I wish I was a doctor though. I wish I was a doctor. She's asking if I am a doctor. No. Love the talk. We support you all the way. Thank you, Shireen. Thank you for your support. And let me see, we have almost 3 minutes to go. And I thank everyone. So let us embrace and protect ourselves. Protect our bodies. Take care of our health. Smile. Sometimes a smile is hard to come by, you know. Sometimes you're going through a lot and you don't want to smile, but guess what? We have to smile. Force a smile. Smile a while and give your face a rest. Of course, that's what you have to do. And when you do that, that will become a part of our life. So you continue to smile. When I used to work at Palladium, they used to say, Lord, your face just look like a grape. You're baptized in a name lemon. Because guess what? You were so miserable because you're not getting the time to take care of your body. So when you're not taking care of your body, then you're going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable and you don't want that. You want to always be smiling and having fun. Sabrina says it's never too late. It's never too late to take care of yourself. It's never too late to take care of your health. So ensure you're taking care of your health and you're putting yourself first. Okay, so this is, I have almost 2 minutes to go. I want to thank everyone again for visiting my first live stream, and I hope we will do this next week Wednesday at 6, where I will come with a new topic and you can come with something and we will chit chat and do our chit chat Wednesdays. Healthy is the new norm. Kimberly says healthy is the new norm. Yes, it is. Building Across says smile a while and give your face a rest. Yes, 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 it is. All right, everyone. I want to thank you for joining my live stream. Thank you for giving me the support. It was truly appreciated. And I thank everyone. And, you know, just ensure that you are taking care. The Thompson family. Nico. Hi, Nico. The Thompson family, thank you for joining. You're coming in where we're closing. I know your time may be different, but our time in Jamaica, it's almost 7 o'clock now. It's 7 o'clock now. So I thank everyone for coming. It's truly appreciated. And thank you. Hope you enjoy your evening and ensure you eat something. Ensure you eat your dinner. Okay? Ensure you eat your dinner. That's okay, Thompson family. That's okay. Alright, everyone. Thank you. See you next week, Wednesday at 6 p.m. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night.